Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a plan with me for the intro pages for November 2024 in my A5 Archer and Olive reading journal. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in my A5 reading journal. I'm going to be using some sheets of blue paper from an Archer and Olive notepad. I'll be using this stamp set from Everyday Explorers Co., this stamp set from Close to My Heart. I'll be using this stamp set from Elton New, these letter stamps from Carrie Bradford Studios. I'm going to be using 3 different Distress Oxides as well as my black VersaFine ink. So for November, I decided to go with blue for my accent color. I'm starting out with laying down the sheets of paper on my cover page as well as my TBR page. Now, I do want to let you all know ahead of time that I, for the second month in a row, completely forgot about adding in washi tape to these pages. I've been adding little bits of washi to my deco throughout the year, and I really like the way that it looks. I especially like putting a piece along the top of the TBR page so that it looks as if the washi is holding down the blue paper to the notebook, and I forgot to do it last month during my plan with me, and I once again forgot to do it this month. So I will be going back into these pages and adding little bits of washi just because I like the look of doing so. I am starting out with putting down the November stamps on my cover page. I am a little bit off center, which is going to inform where I do my deco on that page. But before we get to the deco, I am stamping TBR down on what's going to be my TBR spread. I leave a little bit of space at the top because my intention is to put some washi there, but with the way that I placed the T, I think I went a little too high. We'll see once I end up putting some washi down, which of course is going to happen off camera. I went with this kind of rain splatter square stamp in a lilac color, the kind of abstract, I don't know what I'd call it, wavy stamp in pink, and then this really abstract stamp in green. I didn't feel like it was enough deco, so I put down the green stamp twice and the pink stamp twice, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think that was a mistake. I'm not super in love with the way the deco came out for these pages. I just don't think using the 2 more abstract stamps doubled up looks great. So I'm bummed that I did that. I think it would have just looked a little bit better, a little less hectic, a little less messy to use each stamp once, but what's done is done. I did go in with these 2 thin strips of blue paper along the top of what's going to be my monthly and my miscellaneous page, and now I'm going in with my deco stamps. I definitely wanted to make sure that the deco stamps looked a little bit different from one page to the next, so I'm orienting things differently, and overall I much prefer the way the deco came out on these pages, though I don't still necessarily love it, and I think that just comes down to stamp selection. I did put in the by the day title and the miscellaneous title off camera just because it takes forever for me to do titles stamp by stamp. The last thing that we're going to do for this plan with me is put in the lines to border my TBR and cover pages. I'm using a micron in 08 to do that, and I just really love the way that it helps to finish off these spreads. to me, it just helps to kind of ground everything. I don't have room to do them on my monthly and miscellaneous pages, but I still like to do it for my TBR and my cover page. After we erase a couple of pencil marks, we're going to be done with this plan with me. Overall, not the most happy with the way these pages came out because of the way I put down the deco stamps. I'm hoping that adding in a little bit of washi actually helps the situation, but we'll see. I'm hoping for better success in December to close out 2024. I do hope that you all enjoyed this plan with me, and as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.